Hi there, Andy Borland here, back again. Last I left you, I was telling you about how I had built up my level of network, my network level at Facebook to 175 friends. They're not really friends, they're contacts, they're colleagues, they're people I've met along the way, but they're not friends, but that's what Facebook calls them, so let's just call them Facebook friends. I decided that what I wanted to do was I wanted to take this a little bit further, and I wanted to build out my network to include a lot of people with whom I shared common interests. And in particular, I wanted to include people who were business bloggers and Facebook marketers. And there are two rather substantial groups on Facebook that focus in on that, and so I thought I'd go after those groups. And what I did was I went and what am I trying to say? I went to the lists and looked at all the members and decided to write up a brief little note that said, hi, you and I share a mutual interest in marketing on Facebook, and I'd be very interested in building out my network of friends to include people like yourself who are interested in Facebook marketing. And then I'd send a friend request. And I sent a friend request to probably about, I would say 125 to 150 people. And then, well, the good news is I was able to build up my list to, I'm closing in on 300 people right now. So that's good. I'm very happy about that. But the bad news is Facebook has a limit in terms of how many times you can approach people with the same message, and it's very good. It prevents people from getting spammed. So it teaches me to say to you, hey, if you want to build out your network, the way to do it is not to blindly approach a lot of people who are members of particular groups that you're interested in. It might be nice to pick out a few all-stars within those groups to invite them in, and if you invite them in a half a dozen or a dozen at a time or something like that, and do so on an individual basis, you won't have any problem with Facebook at all. But right now, truth be told, I'm not allowed to invite any more friends onto my Facebook. I'm not onto my Facebook network anymore, at least for what they're saying. Could be a few hours, could be a few days, but basically I've gotten a slap on the hands and they said, Andy, don't do it. I was really hoping to be able to come back today and say, hey, this is a great way of building out your network of friends, but the fact is it isn't, so don't do it. I'm going to continue to research ways in which one can build out their network when they're not well known, but they do have certain specific interests that they're wanting to do. Maybe it's becoming more active in the groups. Maybe it's by getting into the groups and inviting people to become your friend, and in some sort of a group post type of context. Maybe it's through starting a group itself built around the kind of interests that you have. There's probably any number of things. I think the biggest way to grow your business on Facebook, just from my impression right now, is to develop a Facebook app that carries out some specific function, and that is one way. If you can really hit it on the head with what people are looking for, that's probably the best way to grow it out very quickly, but that can be very expensive. So I'm going to keep you posted. I'm very happy to be up around the 300 person mark, and I'm going to develop relationships with the people that I've been able to attract thus far, and thus far I really have had some nice communications with the people that I invited in. resonated with the message that I sent. But unfortunately, or fortunately, maybe fortunately for everybody, Facebook has a rule that says, hey, don't do it that way. So that's the scoop. So I'm going to have to follow that rule, and I'll keep that in mind. So anyway, don't spam Facebook. Don't try sending multiple messages to multiple people all in a very short period of time like I did. Take your time, grow it organically, and I'll let you know if there's any other things that I learned about Facebook marketing that could help you grow your network a little bit quicker than otherwise. Okay? So thanks for listening, and I'll be back soon.